finally fixed it, so now my focus is working. So I'm going to give it a second, wait for some people to come up, because I know for a fact that some people do want to see what I find, but at the same time, since nobody's here yet, I noticed that people are starting to dislike my videos for no good reason. I really don't care if envy drives people to do that. By all means, be envious, but I'm not envy of what other people find, so I'm going to try to make a Lincoln log cabin for now. We have 10 rolls of silver dimes. We have ourselves a Lincoln log cabin, so I'm going to get through these right about now. So let's start off and see what we can find. These have been inside the roll for God knows how long. That greenness is actually corrosion, so let's see what's inside this one. And already off the bat, let's see that these dimes have been inside in these rolls for a very long time. Come on, focus. So, pretty interesting, to say the least. It's going to be some stuff from the 60s by the looks of it. So, get this over here. 61, 60. I'm hoping to find a 48. That would be really cool. 59. 62. Another 62. Another 62. Oh, but Georgie got a 50. Some of them have some pretty interesting looking toning going on. Probably doesn't want to focus on me, but there's some interesting stuff going on with some of these dimes, which is pretty interesting. Looks like this one's probably going to be full of stuff from the 60s. This one looks like it's been chopped right hard. Got a bit of damage, so ooh, this one's actually looking a little bit nicer. And this one's a little bit nicer, but it's not something that I'm going to put in a flip. Looks like to be pretty clean, so. And it's got scratches, so it's not worth putting in a flip. Already off the hop, basically all the 60-80% that you can find. And the cool part is, before I go through more of these, as I was going through the cash drawer at work yesterday on my till, I found this mackerel in the dimes, which was pretty cool. So I got a free silver dime yesterday while working. So perks as being a cashier. Yeah, it looks like most of these ones are going to be from the 60s. But there's a lot. Oh, another 1950. Another 65. 61. Another 65. 64. 65. 49. Focus. I don't know why it doesn't want to ever focus on me. Maybe it's on the angle that I have it on. Maybe I need to put it more down forward. It's not really doing me much due to the pins. Well, it's a 1949 dime, so ooh, that one's kind of gross. $65, 60, 66. There's some pretty decent stuff in this one, but it looks like most of this is going to be from the 60s. And a 42. So let's crack this one open. Open up. There we go. 62.57. Come on, give me some key dates. Want some 48s or something. That'd be really nice to find. That's one that I think I'm going to have a real difficult time trying to find. So that's 43, 60. Yeah, basically, I asked my friend again if he checked the quarters. So apparently, I don't know if he said it was from a different one, but basically, he hasn't checked the quarters yet. He's going to try to check for me tomorrow if he's on the till, but that'd be really awesome if there is quarters, because if I can find a quarter hoard that's like that as well, that would be really awesome. Because then I wouldn't need to hunt that much anymore, because then I'd have a decent amount of quarters and dimes for myself and for the future. So, dang, this is really crimped up 58. Don't know why my camera doesn't want to focus. It's focusing a little bit, but not that much. There we go. 1958. That's all bent up. That was a dime that I was having a real hard time trying to find. But this is pretty awesome, considering that most of these are probably going to be like 80%. There might be a few that 68s. I haven't seen any 67 so far, but I'm not too worried. It's pretty cool to see dimes like this, like just so abundant. I think one of the tellers told me that think the person that brought these in only brought in dimes, but oh dang, this 68 is looking off. I mean, yeah, 63, not 68. They didn't have royal portraits on the back, and he's in 68, but dang, that is really, really shiny. I'd say about uncirculated. So I'll put that one off to the side. 54. So already almost all the 50s are completed. Like, I wonder how often people used to find this stuff in the 80s. I bet you it was probably pretty regularly, but not too often, I would assume. Oh, we got a George V, but unfortunately, no date. That is unfortunate. I hope to find some dates on some of these. That'd be really nice. So already off the hop, getting a bunch of stuff that's basically filling up the board. Guards, see, like there's actually a pretty fair amount of like even to like 63 to 66 dimes. There was also some double dates that I have to find for the 51. Looking up into it. Oh, there's some years that you can find some double dates. I think it goes all the way up to 44, but it's not listed on coinsincanada.com. But I'll have to check that out later on tonight. $50, $62. Now, what would have been really cool is if these were uncirculated. If these were uncirculated, oh my god, that would be pretty crazy. 43, 56. Already. Basically, the complete board is almost completed with 50s. Quite a bit of 60s there as well. And not that many 61s, surprisingly. And here's that Ender. I find that my camera's not focusing when it's like pretty shiny. But you can tell that they've been sitting in that roll just by the way that they've been like sitting in there. Who knows how long they've been like that. Oh, my dime. But pretty interesting. And I'll open it a little bit more easier. So 57, 56, 58. Oh, we got ourselves another Georgie, but could be a Georgie, could be Edward 7. No, but this one is not going to have a date by the looks of it, even at all, even with my naked eyes. So we got another dateless George V dime right there. So got 43, 50, 40, 53. So now all the 50s are getting pretty close to completed. At 52. Now all the 50s are basically completed. Who knows? Maybe I can accumulate a full roll of each. Now, that would be pretty cool. Not that many from the 40s yet, but doesn't mean that there can't be. 59. 6. 41. Now we're starting to get some different 40 stuff. Should check these 43s to make sure I'm not missing something. Oh, now we're finally getting somewhere. It's got a date. What date is it? It's 1920. No way. Wow. Oh, that sucks. It's got a wheel mark. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a wheel mark on the back, meaning like it's like heavily gouged, but it's got a date. Holy moly. It's 1920. So finally, it's not dateless this time. 57. That's actually not too bad of shape. Pretty nice looking 57. Eventually, I'm going to have to get like a book to put these in, just so I could fill one out, just for fun. 53. 43. 52. It'd be cool to find 48. No way. No way. As I was saying that, like, I think this is a 1948 dime. 1948. Come on, focus. It's 1948 because it's got that Greta Rex on the back of it. There's less than 500,000 of these minted. Even in this shape, I'd say it's probably VG, but this is probably like a $5 dime, maybe $10. Key date. No way. Maybe I can find more. Oh, there's another Georgie. But it's going to be dateless. Another dateless one. No. Hey, Cat Coin Hunter. We're finding some interesting stuff. I finally found a 58. I completed all the blue nose dimes. All of them. Every single one of them. Found every single year as of now. So now it would be 36. 1948. I'm in Ontario. Come on, focus. Let's see if I can again. Now my camera doesn't want to focus, but this is the 48 dime that I ended up finding. Which is pretty cool. Now it's focusing. 1948. I'm near Windsor Way. I'll just say that. Pretty close to the U.S. No way. A 48. A 48. Oh, there's a 39. This is crazy. 46. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm hoping to find another one. There's even 46s in here. Oh, 47 Maple Leaf. 51. 44. Sweet. And this one's actually pretty nice. 1951. Got a bit of detail on it, but looks cleaned. Nice. I actually have a 48 quarter, but it's graded MS63. I also have a 48 half dollar as well, graded MS62. Oh, those are expensive coins. But I bought those. I didn't find them. I didn't find a 48 quarter. I wish I did. I found a 48 nickel, which I'm about to discuss that here in a second. So basically, I work as a cashier, and one day I spotted this. Come on, focus. In the till. 1948 nickel. When I seen that, I was like, no way, key date. Bit scratched up, but 48 nickel to say the least. And a few days ago, I ended up, finding a 91 quarter. I think this was before collection dump. Come on, camera, focus. It's a bigger coin. There we go. 1991 quarter. This one's a bit scratched up too, unfortunately. So it's got a few dings on the back, sadly. It's been circulated, but that's something that I would do. Oh, and this one's actually, I think, a 68. One second, I need to grab my loop. I think that was a 68. Where's my coin loop? Why do I always lose that thing? I can't find my loop, but I'll try to use my eyes to the best of my ability, but and this is 68. Huh. So final one in that roll was a 68. So that's a little weird. No! I hate when that happens. My dimes spill all over the place. I can see why they stopped making these. I can see really why they stopped making these dime pinchers. Talk about a pain. Yet again, you can see that these dimes haven't been opened for a really, really long time. So who knows? Sometimes the 49s trick me, and I think that they're 48s. They're not. Even yet again, this was the under as well. Has that same toning going on. Yeah, I should probably get that dime graded, the 48, see what it comes back as. I know somebody on Coin Roll Hunter page on Facebook, which is ran by one of my friends, Danner, which is North Central Coins. Somebody bought two extremely fine 1948 dimes for scrap value, which is not bad by any means. That's actually pretty good. Those coins are worth more than scrap. This is another 68. No, it's not. I wonder if this is a 68. I swear. Gotta find that loop to make sure. 66s can disguise themselves and look like 66s, but they could be 68s, which drive me nuts. Thanks. Talk to you later on. Three. 47 Maple Leaf. Okay, now this is a 68. Okay, now this is going to sound like a 66. I'm pretty sure it's 66. That's a 68. So we found our first 68, which is going to be 50% silver, but another Georgie. What year is this one going to be? No year. George V dime with no year yet again. So far there's 5 of them, one with a year. The other 4 with no years, which is kind of making me a little sad. It'd be awesome to find some with years. Wish I knew where my loop was. I'm gonna get a bigger loop soon. $60. 67. 56. 55. 60. Georgie. 41. 65. 57. Alright. Oh. I mean, this one's got a little bit more nicer toning going on to it. Yowza. I like when it gets that rim toning to it. Makes it look real nice. Tell people all the time, never clean your coins. Never, ever. Takes off the weight and it takes off the potential MS state. It looks like the other ones might all be from the 60s. It's kind of weird how evenly stacked those ones are. Just making sure that I'm not messing these up. I want to organize them properly. Okay. This one's looking a little grimier. Now you can really tell that these haven't been open for a long time. That just doesn't happen overnight. This happens from generations. And not only that, like you got like soot build up at the bottom, like over here. Like, and holy moly. Like, more nicer one. $1963. But it's not too mint state for me to keep notes, so 66. I want to grab the other ender, see what that one was. It was 66 as well. You can tell that this side's all blast white. And this side's just, you can tell it's been sitting for a very long time. Who knows how long, actually. 45, basically all the 60s, 50s, 40s if you include that 48 here, and the 47s. Almost 38, 37 is what I need. And they'll all basically all be here. Quite a bit of 65s actually. Oh wow. Yeah, these are really stuck together. It's been sitting in here for so long. Quite a bit of 43s. And next week, I'll go through some more. Next Sunday. It's going to be Labor Day weekend. So I'm going to be relaxing quite a bit. Which is not a problem by me. So, it's going to be a long weekend. No banks are going to be open for the weekend, basically. So, I'm getting quite a bit of 58s. That's probably one of my favorite years. 58s and 55s, 54s, I like to find. Man, this is so much silver. Yeah, that's actually pretty true. They could all be accounted for. That'd be really cool if I can find a large date 68. Now that's something that I would kill to find. That's the same year that my mother was born in, so the cool part is I'm born in 93, and there's actually a mule variation for the 93 quarter. Basically, the 92, I think it's the obverse with the queen back on it, where the date was for the 92 commemoratives. You can get that with the caribou with the front that has the 93. I think there's like only 5 known in existence or something like that. They're extremely rare. It would be cool to find one. Man, these 60 piles are just piling up. So far, I only found one 68 from 5 rolls. So that's not too bad. I'm going through these a lot more quicker than last time, so. Oh, we got another dateless. This is driving me nuts. I really wish they had dates on them. Like, I don't know what it is with these dimes, but I always find that the high points on these dimes are where the dates are. This is so unfortunate. Like, this is my 6 George, the 5th dime, and 5 out of 6 of them have no dates. At least with the blue nose dimes, they didn't have that issue. Only with the 37. That's because the date was too small. That was a pretty dirty dime roll. My fingertips are getting really dark. It's all that oxidization wearing out on my hands. This one was mostly 60s by the looks of it. Big old pile of 65s. So let's get into this one. $52. Some maple leaf. Have a better chance of scoring another silver dump than finding the 69 large date. I wish that there was a 69 large date silver variety. I know there's 69 silver varieties out there, but they're extremely rare. I wish that there was one in this very roll. Just find a large date silver 69. I'd be like, okay, I'm retired. Could be the only one ever known. It'd probably be heavily circulated. No, I put my 62s there. I don't need to do that. I can't believe my friend kept an eye out for me. That's real cool. It's like, yeah, when I saw on these, I think you would have wanted them. So I thought of you, and I thought about giving them to you. I was like, sweet, I'll buy them. $200 face, basically. Well, $195, but. $760 and a 63. Some of these are going to have to go down over here now. I wish I had a mat to put these out on. So far, I've only found 254s. Yeah, that's true. But usually, not a lot of people nowadays coin roll hunt. So I'm basically at a prime opportunity. I also have some pretty good connections. So, see, this is what happens when you get corrosion on your coins. That is green gunk of death. The worst thing you ever want to see on your coins. This isn't mint state, so it don't even matter. So, but still, that's not good corrosion. Eventually, it should blacken over time. Oh, we got another Georgie. What's it going to be? Give me a date. It's probably not going to give me a date. Oh, maybe I can read it. I can read the first two digits, but what's the last two? Oh, no. I can't even read it. I think I see the silhouette of a 1. But another dateless George V dime. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now the odds are getting slimmer of getting them with dates. 43. Ooh, this one's looking pretty nice. It's a pretty nice 65. Oh, wow. That is very nice. But it's got scratches. Ah, that's painful to see. It's got like that cameo going on to it. Could be sterling. It could not be sterling. I'll just put this one over here to the side because that one just looks a little nice. Scratches. Ah. It's the worst thing you want to see. Put down some of these 65s. there. D5. 4 more rolls to go. That will be basically it. Same thing again. Now you can really tell. You can really tell that these have been sitting for a really long time. It's like when you leave like a piece of paper like half left out, and then you open it up and you're like, whoa, that's really bleached. Instead, in this case, it's really toned. So there is quite a bit of stuff here, which I'm pretty happy about. There's a lot of different varieties. There's a lot of 40s, a lot of 50s, a lot of 60s. I wonder if people from Mexico ever go coin roll hunting. Because I know they have modern silver coins. I think there's like some that were minted in some years that were modern, but always wonder. No, I think it's when Cad Roll Hunter goes on vacation. I think he tries to find some silver pesos. Only the core part's silver. The other rim's like gonna be like brass or copper or something like that. One or the other, but all I know is I think they're for the 5, 10, 20, and 50 peso pieces, but there wasn't many of them minted. 6, 5. Only 254 so far. That's quite surprising. Normally I find a little bit of more in those. I've only found 245 so far. And 246s. Holy boy, that's a lot. Oh, another 46. 65. 47. Maple Leaf. I am completely surprised. When I told my mom about this, she was completely dumbfounded. She was like, "How much is that worth?" And I'm like, "It's all 80%. You're talking about probably over $3,500 just in scrap alone. If it goes up to 20 times face, then you're talking about close to $4,000. Pretty close, or 3,900. But if my friend hooks me up with some quarters, if that person did bring any back, he's going to check, then the potential of even higher money can be made. But I'm not selling these. I'm actually going to keep them. Because I'm strapped on cash, and one of my silver dimes just vanished. So, silver dime into the black of the abyss. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Gotta be careful not dropping these. There's a lip underneath my carpet where I've lost coins rolling underneath there, and thank God none of them are silver, but I wouldn't want to lose a silver dime underneath my carpet because there would be no way of me getting that out. $44. Leaf. Come on, give me another 48. I love another 48. Yeah, I'm going to keep these for a long, long time. Very long time. Because I know there's some people out there that just want to melt this stuff down, and no way. Eventually, that stuff's going to get really, really hard to find when I become old. Probably be nearly impossible. And that's got 3 more rolls left. Then I'm heading out. So more 65s. There's probably a whole roll of 65s here by now. Just 65s alone. It's probably going to be a whole roll of 60s. Eventually, I'm going to have to go through the other dimes that I have. I've already went through, and then I'll combine these all together. I'll separate them by date. See how many I've accumulated. Wonder if I have any full rolls of Georgie dimes. Yeah, that's true. Well, it really depends, like, how much these dimes would sell for. But some dealers, they'll give you so many times over face. Some actually offer you the weight of what the coin is, and some are kind of hesitant about it. Ooh. Well, I know this is going to be a 37. You won't be able to see it. I can just barely see the highlighting of it. This one's going to be a 37 because even in these worn conditions, you'd somewhat see the date on it. But I know that's definitely a 37. So we got 37. 59. 57. 43. 53. Yeah, they didn't keep much records about what they all melted down, and what they all remade into coins. Always wonder how many Victorian coins are still left out there. I don't think there's many left at all. Like, even trying to find them for scrap value, you won't be able to find any Victorian coins for scrap. Unless if you go to like some obscure like shop that barely sells coins and doesn't know what they're selling. Maybe you can get it for scrap, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. 63. 61. Ooh, this one's looking a little bit nicer. I'm hoping this one isn't too scratched up. That's looking uncirculated. That's looking really nice. Oh, on the other side just looks as nice. Finally, something I can put in a flip. That's a really nice one. Image the whole rolls were all like this. That would be crazy. That is really nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put that one in a flip. I don't want to touch that one too much. But all these one of the nice ones down over here. So I got quite a bit. Wow. This is amazing. And I still have another 20 rolls in the back to go through, but I'll do another live stream next Sunday just for fun. I'm not looking to become famous or super rich. I'll just happy to find something like this. It's more like a goal, a dream, and it finally came true. Came true. Wow. Man, I'm surprised that there's quite a bit of 46s in here. That's another difficult year to find sometimes. No, not yet. I've only found 168 so far. Only one. But if I do want to make it look a little bit more colorful, I could add this because of yesterday, but that didn't come from this hunt, so I can't really say that. Dimes just keep piling up. 34 and there's 65. So 2 more rolls left. This one's got quite a bit of corrosion going on. Tell that. This one definitely hasn't been opened at all. So let's see what's in this one. 56, 52, 46. This one looks like it's going to be mostly Loria portraits and probably Georgie's. Three. Probably move this back a little bit farther just to see the scope, the scale of how much stuff's there. Like, yeah, that's a lot. My fingers are just getting right dirty. Like, holy. This one's got the ring of death going around it. Some more 65s. And there's some Tierra ones in here, so not looking like a bunch of older ones, but still, this was a pretty crazy hunt, to say the least. Like, there's a lot of Georgies, George V. Fortunately, no Edward VII. Only found, I think, 1 or 2 of those so far. But I do have some more in the back that we'll do next week. Leaf. 52. My hands are feeling so chalky. I'm surprised I haven't found any 38s yet. 42. Yeah, there's probably definitely a roll of 65 now. I'm just surprised that most of these, basically all of them, are more than likely going to be 80% silver. And the last ones are from the 60s, so the final roll of the night. So let's see what's in the final roll. Either or, I basically found every blue nose dime. It's the silver variation, but yeah, this was a pretty awesome hunt, I'd say the least. So it's a lot of silver. Probably pounds here now. Probably over a pound, I'd say. Or a few pounds. Who knows? I'd have to do the math. I don't feel like doing it right now. Oh, 54 finally. This one looks like it's exhibiting some potential pain. That one's going to be 55, but keep on dropping stuff. I wonder if some of these were in paper wrap rolls at some point. Well, the paper back in the day used to be real funky, from what I was told. They weren't really color coded that often. Holy moly. Oh, this one's looking like a little bit of a nicer 55. Like it's got a really bold collar on it. It's pretty nice. Holy moly. Am I gonna find another 48? That'd be really crazy. Most of the 47s I'm finding too are maple leaves, which is kind of crazy. See, now I think somebody has went through these at some point. As we look, I can somewhat see the outlining. This on that one, but that's in the middle of the hole for some strange reason. I don't know. My friend said that I think some of the rolls bursted or something like that when the box was given to him, so he had to fix some of them. So I think it's crazy how much silver there is. Two, another 1945. Not that many left, so I'd say that this was a pretty interesting hunt. Quite a bit of Georgies, quite a bit of interesting stuff. And this hunt for this week is basically coming to an end. You can see, look, how much of the 60s we have. So, now we got a full scope of what there was all found. So, we found a total of 7 George the Fifth dimes, one being 1920, the other ones really don't know what's going to be. Found one 1968, which is no big deal. Not too worried about that. It's only 150% from the sea of 80%, and potentially some that could be sterling, but found some nicer dimes. Really important key date, 1948, which is very awesome. And yeah, I would say this hunt was pretty awesome. So I'm going to count these up, then I'm basically going to put them away, and then that's about it. So hopefully you guys like this video. I'm going to get going. I got a few things to do. Got laundry, got shower, got to do important manly things. So anywho, like, subscribe. It really goes a long way with helping me grow. I'm getting close to 500 subs, and so far I've shown 3 out of the 6 coins I'm going to be giving away. So I'm going to be showing off another one next week that I'm going to be putting into the pile. This is going to be for my Canadian and American viewers. So if you're from Canada or America, I can ship it to. Anywhere else, I'm a little iffy, and I probably won't be able to. So hope you guys have a good night, and see you down the road.